If anyone can hear this, please say aubergine in chat.
And hello, aubergine people. It is 8 o'clock. It's time for ZoomDown. And on this episode, we have our champion, Ellen Harrison. And she will play the Diane of Blackpool, Miss Karaoke herself. It's Fiona Thorne.
Hi.
And then the winner of the ladies' match will play a young Apterite, Max Benkel.
Hi.
And we have George doing the Lex tonight, and we have Graham on the stream. So, aubergine, let's begin, George. We have connectivity. Everyone was good?
Unlike Apterus, yes, we do have connectivity.
Yeah, it's been a little dodgy recently, hasn't it? Is Apterus down right now?
It's very on and off.
Right, okay.
So,
That's that internal server error Graham was talking about. 500 error, Graham, or something?
Yeah, 500 error. If you see 500 error, it's basically an HTTP way of saying it's the server's fault.
If you speak HTTP?
I do speak HTTP.
Okay, I don't. But anyway, so you're all very welcome to ZoomDown on this fine Thursday. We're prompt tonight, 1 minute past 8. This is good, George. We're starting nice and prompt these days. Finishing nice and promptly as well. Chat must be appreciative of that, getting to their beds a little earlier or watching whatever, turning over to the last 10 minutes of whatever. What are we competing with tonight? Are we Bake Off again tonight? Or is that just Tuesday?
No, I don't know what's on a Thursday.
Taskmaster.
Oh, Taskmaster. I watched that on a weekend anyway.
Yeah, I was Taz wasn't watching the other night, Fiona, because she was watching Bake Off. But I couldn't. I saw that. Did anyone see that trailer for the Flaky Bakey Tart or something that they did? They did a song to the tune of Billy Ray Cyrus' "Achy Breaking Heart." It was like as if that song wasn't bad enough in the first place. To see Paul Hollywood singing "Flaky Bakey Tart" was just. But anyway, so we will welcome back our champion, Ellen Harrison. Welcome back. How are you feeling?
Oh, good, thank you.
Did you enjoy it the other night?
Oh, yeah, very much so, thank you.
Well, I think everyone enjoyed your fantastic comeback. So you must have been. Had you written it off? Had you thought I'm going home tonight? Or
I'm not that aware. I wasn't very aware, like the one episode that went countdown. I'm not very aware what's going on, really. I'm just carrying on playing the game, so I'm not got that competitive streak of all the other person's got this and I've got that. So It was a bit of a wake-up call halfway through.
Well, Graham, you were aware of it in chat, weren't you? You called it quite early.
Yeah, I went and had a look at the WebRack admin page, which shows like the running total of the scores per round, and I thought, how far was Ellen behind? 28 points behind, and I had this idea. I think Stephen had mentioned that the biggest ZoomDown comeback was 18. So
yeah, which is quite modest, really. It's not a huge comeback, really. 18 points.
Yeah, I think the biggest comeback ever on Countdown is 40 by Richard Pay. Came back.
Is it 40?
Came back from 40 points down. Yeah.
I nearly did a 28. Just failed at the last hurdle. I think did Tracy not get a 30 or a 33 or something like that? I think she did.
I don't remember, I'm afraid.
I'm sure Tracy
will tell us in chat.
Tracy won't be shy in telling us again, I'm sure. But so, Ellen, do you know your competitors tonight? You know Fiona and Max. You just met them tonight, so you don't know what they're going to bring to the game then.
No, I don't not too familiar with them on Apterus or anything.
Right, so they've only one game to sort of go by on you. So, but anyway, we'll have a good game tonight, and we'll come to your opponent, Fiona Thorne. Welcome to ZoomDown.
Thank you.
Great to have you on.
Thanks. Good to be here, I think.
So you're up for this tonight then?
Yeah, good, healthy mix of excitement and nerves.
Good. That's good. So, and you have, I'm assuming your best friend forever is in the chat.
She is.
Supporting you tonight.
Hi, Taz.
We've got her best friend in and her son as well.
And her son.
Oh, who's
And
my
several
son?
other
Is that...
members of the Blackpool Park Run gang. That's hard to say.
Which one has chosen to be my son?
Which one do you think is chosen to be your son?
Either Stevie or Bradley.
Wrong. Adam.
Oh, it's Adam. Sorry,
Oh,
Adam.
it's Adam.
She didn't even know. Like Adam, like it's a bit like Adam. Adam doesn't know how many children he has really either. So it's he's got the Boris syndrome in that regard. So anyway, but yeah. So and apparently Patrick is his son. So that makes you're Patrick Welsh's granny now or something. That I don't know.
Gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel old.
I know. Yeah. So. But anyway, so I hope you played well tonight. Nice and relaxed, everyone. And we'll come to the third player tonight, Max Benkel. Welcome to ZoomDown.
Hello. It's good.
How are you doing?
Here. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Just been very excited for this. And yeah, it's been its time coming.
I like your gold disc. Are you a songwriter?
Beat maker, producer, make instrumentals for rappers and artists and things like that in my free time.
Is that a real gold disc?
Gold plated is part of a recognition in getting over 1 million views on YouTube. It's so producing an instrumental beat and then a rapper just hopped on it and it's got.
Is that what we need to do? Is that what ZoomDown needs to do? Maybe a rap or something then to get our view count up a little. Yeah, maybe
just taking Adam Hawkshaw's position.
Maybe you're the man. Maybe you're the man we need. So no, Graham,
Nice.
We could change the theme song a little bit. But so Max, you're on Aptors, but you've never been on the show before, have you? On Countdown. Have you frozen? Max, has he gone? He's gone. Oh no, you're there. Okay.
No, now he's on mute.
And now you're on mute. How does that happen?
Sorry, I don't.
Coverage does seem to be a little bad as tonight. I'm
Can you hear
freezing
me?
as well. No, he's gone. Are we here?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
We can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Well, we're good then. Right. That's
Yeah.
good.
I don't know what happened. No.
Right. Well, we'll crack on before the gremlins overtake us. So, Ellen and Fiona, you're all ready?
Yeah, ready?
Good. Best of luck to the pair of you. Hope to see a cracker of a game now. That's what we want. So, Ellen, as our champion, it is your prerogative. Take it away.
Could I have 3 consonants and 3 vowels, please?
You can. And they are R, S, and D, E, U, and I.
Oh, consonant, please.
Is it T,
A consonant, please.
L,
And a vowel.
and a final E. Very best of luck. Okay, Alan.
8.
8. And Fiona.
8.
Yours, please, Alan.
Resulted.
Resulted. Very nice. And Fiona.
Same. Can you see that?
We can. Resulted. Good start there, George. Nice big 8.
Yeah, we've resulted in quite a good opening round there.
Mm-hmm.
A few more in the chat. Leisured, diluters, and a few more from me with deluster, relisted, and studlier.
Deluster. You can deluster to take the shine off something.
Exactly, to remove the luster from a textile, typically by chemical treatment.
Okay, so it's not figurative. It's
No.
purely okay. All right, well played. Good start. 8 points apiece. Should settle down now. All the nerves are gone now. That's it. Fiona, your letters, please.
2 consonants, 2 vowels, and repeat, please.
So 2-2-2-2.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yep.
All right, so they are G and F, I and O, J and L, O and I.
And a vowel, please.
And the final A. Best of luck. Fiona.
5.
5, Ellen.
4.
Which is?
Fool.
Fool, yes. And you're 5, Fiona.
I'm not sure if I've spelled this right, but aloof, ALOOF.
Aloof, very nice. That's a posh 5, that one, George. We like that one.
You have spelled it right. It's a good spot for 5.
Folio here.
Yeah, folio from you. Igloo was mine, and a bunch of others I'll pop up on the screen now.
5 was the max then.
5 was the max, yeah.
Not the prettiest set of letters, Fiona. You left a lot to chance there when you're picking 8. So, okay, so we'll move on from that one then. So round 3 is going to be Ellen. Your numbers, please.
1 large and 5 small, please.
Okay. And your 5 smalls are 3 and 10, another 10, 2, and a 6. Your large one is 75, and your target is 495. Best of luck. Okay, so Ellen, 495.
494, not written down.
Okay, Fiona.
I think I've got 495 kind of written down.
Okay, go for it.
So 10 minus 2 is 8. 75 plus 8. Don't know if I've done this right.
Is
Times 6.
83 gives 498.
Time minus the 3.
And minus the 3, which you haven't used. Very nice. Nothing wrong with that, George?
Nothing wrong with that at all. It's a good spot.
That's a very good spot, yeah, indeed. I added the 75. I'm sure that was quite a common method. 10 minus 3 for the 7, times the 6 for 42, times 10 for 420, and add the 75.
Yeah, Philip did it that way.
Just
As
Philip?
did Jack Worsley.
The best ways. Okay. All right.
Stephen
so-
was 1 out. Well, he got the numbers right by him, but he was 1 out on the sweepstakes.
Who was?
Stephen.
Oh,
Stephen
wow.
496
Oh,
on
we're
the
doing-
charity
we're doing-
sweepstakes.
We're
It's
doing
Thursday,
charity
we're doing
night
charity
tonight,
sweepstakes, yeah.
We're doing the charity tonight. Okay, so Adam will be, donating how much?
I think it was £40 last time I checked.
Is it £40? My God. Adam must be made of money.
We've been doing it that long.
Made of money.
It keeps rolling over and over.
And all those alimony payments he has to make as well. I don't know. Right, so. Scores 23-8. Round 4 is Fiona. Your letters, please.
Right, I'll learn from the last time. Let's go 2 consonants, 2 vowels.
Okay. C, B, I, and O.
2 more consonants.
T and K.
Vowel,
A,
a vowel.
U.
You don't like E's on this show, do you?
Uh-huh.
I'll have another vowel and try and get one, please.
We like to stay sober.
Drum roll, please.
And the final, E.
yay.
There we go. So, Fiona.
6.
Ellen,
6.
yours, please, Fiona.
Bucket.
Bouquet, you mean? Yes. And Ellen?
Same.
2 bouquets, George.
Damn it, Paul, you stole my joke.
I was on bouquet as well. Sheridan?
Couple in chat are wondering about Outbake.
So was I.
That's not in. Outback is in for 7,
Outback, yeah.
as well as Iceboat, and not Outbake, but Bake Out,
A bake off, bake out.
which wasn't in premium when I looked. I had to go scrolling through Lexico for it, and it's an engineering term. The heating of a sample device or apparatus in order to remove moisture or volatile substances, especially before some operation is carried out.
Bake out. The bake out before the steak out. Okay, so 29 to 14, we're into round 5, which is Ellen's letters, please.
3 consonants, please.
Okay, they are S, T, and S.
And 3 vowels, please.
E, I, and A.
And a consonant, please.
T,
And the consonant.
Y,
And a vowel, please.
and the final O. 30 seconds. Ellen.
6.
6, and Fiona.
I'll go with a risky 7.
Okay, your 6, please, Ellen.
Toasty.
So I say that again.
Toasty.
Toasty as in nice and warm, yes. And
Yeah.
Fiona.
I had the same, but with an IE on the end, like a toasted sandwich.
Yeah, well, George, I'll let you break the bad news to both of them then.
I will say that both of them are in.
Yeah.
Toasty with the Y being nice and toasty warm, toasty with the IE being the sandwich.
Mhm.
But you could put the S on that for toasties for 8
Oh, yeah.
and have more than one toasty.
Yeah. So you
But I
can be
do
toasty, you can be nice and toasty, and then have toasties.
I do like in the premium page for toasty, it defines it and then says, where's that rhyme with toasty? Toasty.
That shouldn't be that funny, but it is for some reason. Okay. So, what are we now? 36 to 14. We're into round 6, which is Fiona, your first pick of the numbers.
Before we get in here, Adam
Sorry,
would
George.
like you guys to pick some numbers, he says.
How many?
Six.
Special charity thing.
512.
6, 7, 9.
Preferably one at a time, I
Oh,
would
okay,
imagine.
you go first, Fiona.
6, 7, 9.
Alan?
2, 4, 6.
George?
I've done my 2 already.
You've
in the
done yours,
chat.
Graham?
512.
Max?
449.
I will go 888.
Ooh, okay, doke.
Cool. So,
There we go. Let's carry on with actual
round
round
6. Back to the
something
main
that
event.
matters.
Back to the main event. So, Fiona, your numbers, please.
2 large, please.
2 large. Your 4 smalls are 4 and 6. 2 and 9. Your large 2 are 150. And your target is 351. No winners, George, I think. Okay, so how did we get on?
350.
Sorry, Fiona first.
350.
350. And Ellen?
351.
You got 351. All right, so take it away then.
4 times 100.
400
minus the 50.
minus the 50. 350.
And then your 9 minus 6 is a 3.
9 minus 6 is 3. Yeah.
Minus 2 is 1.
You have a 2. Minus 2 is a 1. And add it on.
Yeah.
Very good. 10 points. Well done. Any interesting ways there, George, for that one?
The only other real method in the chat is 50 times 9, take 100 for the 350. Then 6 minus 4 is 2 over 2 is your
2
1.
over 2 for your 1. So, all right. Well done, Alan. And that catches you up a bit. So, the scores are 36 to 24 as we take a short break. So we'll go to the chat then, George. And were there any winners on that one?
No, there weren't, sadly. I was going to do Steven's stat of the day, which has now gone too far back at the chat, and I can't see it. So if Stephen wouldn't mind posting that back in the chat.
Right, well, we'll get
And
that.
I
We'll
will
get that at the
get
end.
that in a few seconds.
At the end of the segment. So, Fiona, I wanted to ask you, you're our fundraising manager. That just sounds like one of those sort of dream jammy jobs. So, maybe you could explain a little bit, who do you raise funds for?
Well, I'm actually not anymore because
you're not?
I changed jobs in June. So
Oh, did you? Oh, my word.
Yeah.
My research department. Awful. So, what are you doing now then?
So I am now an area sales manager for a board games and jigsaw company.
Are you now? Okay.
I
What sort of board games? Because there's a lot of board game fans in this community.
All kinds. We do Pass Bomb, if anyone's heard of that one, 221B Baker Street, lots of different ones.
Are these all the ones that my kids see on like all the kids' channels and stuff like that? I want that, Dad. I want that for Christmas. I'm getting. No, it's not even that. I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm getting that, and I'm getting that.
Hopefully.
So these are more sort of aimed older kids, that kind of thing, or young
Bit of a
adults?
mixture. Yeah, sort of mainly family games.
Okay. Well, it was the fundraising bit that I was sort of interested in. So what were you fundraising for in your last job then?
So I was working for a charity called the Children's Trust, which is a charity for children with brain injury.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a community fundraising manager, which basically involved just sort of working with local people to try and get them to do various fundraising events.
That's a skill, isn't it, itself? To sort of, so you're like Adam trying to coax money out of people all the time, then really, then so it's
Yeah.
that is a skill in itself, isn't it? Really, to be nice about it and still get people to sort of open their checkbooks or open their wallet.
Well, yeah, it's finding people like Adam that want to do the fundraising.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
exactly. You have
yeah.
to do the legwork, don't you?
Yeah, amazing people like him that actually go out and do the actual fundraising. We just have to find those people.
Well, they're all links in the chain. I suppose you can't have one without the other. It's all useful. It's just when I think of fundraising, I was thinking like sort of political parties and things like that. That sort of schmoozing and networking to sort of try and coax big sums out of people. So, did you get involved with the corporates or anything like that? Was there any of that stuff involved?
No, because we all had different teams. So I was in community. So
Yeah.
that's more like the small money, like lots of people doing like smaller things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good fun.
And so you like the new job as well? Is it the same location? Are you traveling for work, or do you work from home, or? How does that work?
Bit of everything, bit of office, bit of home, and bit of traveling to see customers. So nice combination.
And that suits you then? Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. It's kind of what I've always done. The charity thing was a bit of a strange one for me.
Oh, right. Okay. That was the sort of the outlier on your CV then.
Yeah.
And your husband, does he work from home, or is he in the office every day, or?
He's like an operations manager for Network Rail. So he's one of the men in orange. So yeah, he's out and about.
Right. He can't. That's not a job you can do from home then.
No.
But so was lockdown okay for you guys then?
Yeah, to be honest, it was totally fine actually. Got my girls home for 6 weeks, so that was priceless for me. Got my cats, started running every day. It was fine, yeah. Just tried to see the positives and
because that's
make
why
the
you
most
couldn't.
of it.
That's why you couldn't come on the last time, because when I last invited you, it was your daughter's last night before going back from college or something, wasn't it? So I could totally understand that. A mother wants to see her daughter before she goes back. So rather than have her sit and watching you playing Countdown on her final night. So where is she at college?
Kent Uni.
Right. Okay. And where you're based? What? London?
Yeah, South London.
Right. Okay. So that's not too far away then.
No, not at all. And most
No.
importantly, in lockdown, I got into Countdown. So
Yeah. Oh, was that? I was just going to ask you that. So is that when you first started to get into Countdown?
I mean, I used to watch it with my mum when I was like a teenager back in the day, and
Yeah.
probably a little bit when I was at uni. And then I didn't watch it for like years and years when I was working, just because I couldn't really.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, yeah, in lockdown, I just felt I needed to do something a bit brain taxing. And I just remembered Countdown, realised it was on all four. So I just got in the habit of watching it every day after work.
Oh, after work. See, I'd say a lot of people were watching it during work. You know, it's just like 2:10. Well, I'll just take it easy for the next hour or so. We'll just watch a little bit of Countdown. I think there was the student inside all of us would sort of love to do that every day. I think, you know. But
Yeah, I'm a good girl, Paul. I wait
you
till I
are, yeah,
finish
no,
work.
but yeah, you're hardworking, yeah, no, harder working than me. But it's a great game. I mean, it does keep the brain sharp, and you know, I've always been pretty good at the numbers, but I mean, when I went on the show, I was completely out of practice. I'm a much better numbers player now. You do need the practice of it to keep your brain sharp. I mean, when I went on, I thought I was still the 21-year-old who could sort of do, you know, like Max, to do things really quickly in your head, all that sort of stuff. So it just gets, the old grey matter just gets a little sort of rusty over the years. I think you do need the brain training. So I'm very grateful for it. It's a good community, as you discovered in Blackpool as well.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was just good crack. We weren't a bunch. We didn't feel like a bunch of nerds on tour, was it? It was, you know, we're nerds, but we were cool nerds, I suppose.
Yeah, fun nerds.
Yeah, fun nerds. Exactly. It was good. So more of that to come. More of that to come in the future. So looking forward to Galway next year. So we got your flights booked yet?
Wait. Haven't booked my flights, booked my accommodation. So
Right.
yeah, I'm very excited.
All right. So right. Did you go for a hotel?
Airbnb.
All right. Okay. You'll have to send me on those details then. See where you are. Cool. Right. Well, we'll crack on with the game. Thanks for that. Right. So 24.
Can I do start of the day first?
You can. Sorry.
Yay, we got there. Stephen start of the day in the chat. In the last 6 ZoomDown games, it's a lengthy one, only one player has finished with an odd score, which was Brendan's 95 against Lee Simmons. At the other end of the scale, there was a 6-game stretch starting with the fourth quarter final of last series, where only one score was even, in which Stu at the start of this series scored 84 against James Burley.
Okay.
This is about what you'd expect from a sample size of 400 player games. Isn't randomness fun?
Cool. Thanks for that, Stephen. Right. So round 7 is Ellen. Your letters, please.
3 consonants, please.
Okay. They are N, R, and W.
And 3 vowels.
E, E, and O. See, we like E's, Fiona.
I've come back.
Consonant, please.
Is another R.
And a vowel, please.
An A.
And a consonant, please.
And a final N. 30 seconds. So, Ellen?
A 6.
And Fiona?
Yeah, just the 6 as well.
Yours, please, Ellen.
Warren.
Warren, yes. And Fiona?
Nearer.
Warren and nearer, George.
Apologies, my phone kept going off during that round.
I wonder what.
And
you
it's still going off now.
giggling
I've just
about.
muted. I've just muted it. It's still going off. I will
Okay.
sort that out.
There's drama in George's mates somewhere.
Warren and Near. It's not my mate. It's my mum.
It's your
It's even
mum.
worse.
Mum.
I'm off there at the weekend. It's both our
I'm
birthdays.
on
over the
YouTube,
weekend.
Mum. I'm on YouTube.
I know. Please stop calling me. Warren Nearer, both good spots for 6.
Narrow here. I couldn't see anything else.
Narrow. A couple of risked re-owner in the chat, which isn't in, but well done to our son, father, brother, whatever we're calling him nowadays, Adam, who got Rana for 7. Normally spelled W. No, I can't even bloody read today.
Roner.
Normally spelled without an E in the middle, but you can also have it with an E in the middle. And I've just done the wrong thing. There we go. Put it on the thing. It's a female summon, especially mature adult bearing roe in later years, specifically one which is not spawned at the usual time and is still found carrying roe in spring.
A Roner.
Rono with an E in the middle.
Well done. Okay. But 6 is here, and we're into round 8, which is Fiona, your letters, please.
2 consonants, 2 vowels, please.
Okay. T and N, I and A.
2 more consonants.
M and R
Vowel,
is an E,
another vowel,
is an O,
and a consonant.
and a final D. Best of luck. Okay, so Fiona.
Just the 6.
Okay, and Ellen.
8.
Your 6, please, Fiona.
I've just seen the 8, but yeah, it's retain.
Retain, and your 8, please, Ellen.
Rationed.
Rationed, that's one of the 8s. So, George.
Yep, rationed, ordinate, a few anagrams of that for good 8 spots.
There was a
But
9,
there
but...
is a 9.
Mm.
Andrea says it's his favourite now. It's his favourite. That's nice. It's monradite.
Nice mineral. Monradite.
Yep. A massive granular yellowish silicate of magnesium and iron found at Bergen in Norway.
Ah, Monradite from the German. Okay, well done, anyone who got that. Good 8, Ellen. Catches you up a bit. And it's round 9, which is your numbers.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
5 small and 1 large, please.
Okay. 9 and 5. 3 and 9. 2, and your large one is 50. And your target is 320. So, Ellen, 320.
318, not written down.
Okay, Fiona.
318 written down.
Okay, we'll go to you first then, Ellen.
2 times 3 is 6.
Yeah.
Times 50.
300.
And then 9 plus 9 is 18.
Another 2 9s. 318. And Fiona.
9 minus 3 is 6.
Yeah.
Times 50. And then 9 times 2 is 18.
9 times 2. And add it on. So I could only see the one way, George.
Go for it.
Which was 50 plus 9, 2, and 3 for 64. Sorry, 64. And multiply by 5. 320.
Oh, I've just seen a way myself.
Go on.
50 take the 2 9s is 32 times 5 times 2.
Oh, yeah.
I've just seen that.
I made 270 and added 50. 9 times 3 times 5 times 2.
And 5 times 2 plus the 50.
Ooh,
Not
get
an obvious one, though,
Graham.
wasn't it? Definitely not an
If
obvious.
you have to use the large number, you could always show off by leaving it to the end.
Yeah, exactly. Stylish. So, 7 points each for that one. 45 to 49. It's round 10, Fiona. Your letters, please.
2 consonants, 2 vowels, and repeat, please.
Well, you're going to do that again, are you? Okay.
Yeah, I was winning when I was doing that.
You've a nasty selection the last time. Okay. M and T, O and U, Q and L, E and E.
And a consonant, please.
And the final V. Okay, so Fiona.
Risky 7.
Okay, and Ellen,
5.
which is
Quote.
quote, and you're a risky 7, Fiona.
Veloute, Veloute.
That doesn't sound like a risk, George. That sounds really, really good.
It's a white sauce made from a roux of butter and flour with chicken, veal, or pork stock.
You beat me on that one, Fiona. Well done. Well done. That was a great word there, George.
Yeah, brilliant spot. There's only one other 7. It's an anagram of that with evolute.
Evolute is in. I sat there wondering what is evolute, but I wouldn't have risked it.
Yeah, it's a curve. It's a mathematical term, a curve in which the locus of the centers of curvature of another curve. It's involute.
Tell me, is revolute in then? You can't have revolute. It's
I
just...
think you can have revolute. Yes, you can, which is a botanical adjective.
Ah,
with
okay,
leaves.
but you can't add an S to it, whatever. Maybe that's
No,
what I tried
You can
before.
pluralize
Yeah.
evolute,
Okay,
put an S on evolute, but you can't put an S on volute.
but volute, ooh, with an accent and everything, that's a very fancy one. Well
If
done.
you're going to learn one, evolute
the
is
one
the
to
one to
learn.
learn.
Yeah,
Because you
very
can
good.
pluralize it.
Very good indeed. So round 11, 11 points behind Ellen, but that's nothing to you. It's only 11, 28 I did the last time. So it's your letters.
3 consonants, please.
Okay. R, S, and R.
3 vowels, please.
O, E, and E.
And a consonant.
C
And a vowel
is an I.
and a consonant, please.
And the final R. Best of luck. So, Ellen.
6.
Okay, and Fiona.
Very risky 7.
Okay, you're 6, please, Ellen.
Cerise.
Cerise, yes, and you're 7, Fiona.
Soria.
Sorry, or I don't think that's a risk either, George, is it? Sorry.
No, not at all. You can be
okay.
the sorrier or the sorriest person.
Yeah, sorry seems to be the hardest word, but sorrier. Wow. Very good. I was on Corries. I think that's a word, isn't it?
That is a word. I will just look at what it means. I don't know what it means.
Corrie. It's not Corrie, jog on and all that. It's not that.
It's a Scottish term for a steep-sided hollow at the head of a valley or on a mountainside.
From cauldron, as in a hollow. Oh, very good. What else could they have had?
Okay, me looking that up means there must have been more in there. A couple of 8. Sorcerer and
Oh,
orreries.
sorcerer is lovely, isn't it?
Hmm.
I like that. Not an easy spot.
No, I imagine a couple in chat got it. Yes, a couple sorcerers, I think.
Well done.
Yeah.
You're all
No one
wizards.
got orreries. I'm not surprised. Orreries are astrological models.
Yeah, they're cool. Do you know they have them where they sort of spin around, where you have
Yeah.
the sun in the middle and all the little planets and Like it's sort of the workings of like a clock mechanism to make them all go in sync. Very, very, very clever.
Named after the 4th Earl of Orrery, for whom one was made. So it wasn't named after the person who made it, it was named after the person it was made for.
Is it astrology or astronomy?
Astronomy. I said astrology. I'm not having a good day here.
Well, if your mum would stop texting you in the middle of ZoomDown,
She's turned her phone off now.
She's just like, Mom.
She's turned her phone off now. I think she's just now deciding, like, oh, you weren't talking to me, so I'm going to ignore you.
You know what she's going to do now? She's going to hoover. She's going to be banging the hoover off the door, George. That's what she's going to do. Let me in. So,
well, she given that she lives about 70 miles away, that'd be impressive.
You mark my words before the show was out. That's what.
Quite long extension cables now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's VAX. You get 9 minutes on full power on a VAX. So there you go. Or on a Dyson. So round 12 is Fiona. Final letters game.
2 consonants, 2 vowels, and repeat, please.
Okay. L, R, I and U, G and F, E and O.
A consonant, please.
And a final C, and that's ZoomDown. Fiona.
6.
Okay, Ellen.
6.
Yours, please, Fiona.
Uglier.
Uglier, yes. And Ellen.
Foiler.
And a foiler. Can you be a foiler, George?
I will double check foiler.
Sounds like something you get on Scooby-Doo. Pesky foilers.
No, sorry.
Unlucky.
Not coming up for me.
Unlucky.
I did wonder if you could put an F in front of uglier.
Uglier. Oh.
A fuglier.
Maybe.
Oh.
It was the first thing that popped out at me when I saw those letters come up.
Can
and
you?
Ishan and Tracy and whoever else went for it in the chat, you can be fuglier or fuggliest.
I had to. Can you have fluoric, as in fluoric?
Fluoric.
Yeah.
Yep. And one other one in there with Lucifer.
Meaning bringer of light, or what? It's not capitalized. So what is a Lucifer?
A Lucifer, as an archaic sense without the capital L, is a match struck by rubbing it on a rough surface.
A match struck by rubbing it, like on your stubble.
Yeah.
Lucifer.
A quantity of Lucifers were in his
Desperate
cart
man.
ignited, and Jones with his horses were burnt to death. I didn't read the end of that sentence before I started reading it.
Look, some of these example sentences can be quite dark, can't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they can. Don't look up fugly or whatever you do. So, it's round 13. 24 behind, Alan. It's not a record for you, so I'm still hopeful for you. So, last letters.
I'll go for a CV7, please.
CV7, okay. N, A, and N. O, H, E, and H. 2 H's.
And a vowel, please.
Is an A.
And a consonant, please.
And a final N. Best of luck. So, Ellen.
5.
5, Fiona.
4.
Which is?
I don't even know if this is a word. Nana.
No, that's a word, yes. And your 5, please, Ellen.
Henna.
Henna, that was mine. Henna tattoos. But not an easy selection, George.
No, not at all. Like Nana's fine. Like Fiona is Patrick's Nana, for example, as an example sentence. Henna as well, good spot for 5. A nano hen in the chat from Alan O'Sullivan.
Nano hen.
But there was one 6 in there with Nonane. Nonane.
Okay.
Sadly, it's not pronounced nonane, which would seem lovely.
What does it mean?
It's a term from chemistry, a colourless liquid hydrocarbon of the alkane series present in petroleum spirit. Well, we've not had many of them of late.
Oh, haven't. None. So, 19 points ahead, Fiona. 2
Oh,
rounds
this is
left.
a horrible decision.
20 points. 20 points left. Where are you going to play it?
Right, let's see if fortune favours the brave, and I'll go for 3 large.
3 large. Okay,
Ooh.
Maverick's choice. So, 3 big, 3 small. Your 3 small are 4, 2, and 7. Your 3 big are 50, 100, and 75. And your target is 691. Best of luck. So 691, Fiona.
Yeah, 691, sort of roughly written down.
Okay, Ellen.
692.
692, unlucky. So Fiona, 691.
I think I made a mistake actually.
You sure?
I've done 75 minus 7 is 675, but it's not, is it? It's 525.
It is.
Yeah, no, I've made a mistake.
I could only see one way, George.
Well, should we go to
Sorry,
Ellen
692.
first?
Sorry. Yes, 692. Sorry, Helen. Sorry about that. 692, Ellen.
7 times 100.
Yeah.
700. 2 times 4 is 8. Minus that off.
And take it off for 692. And 7 points. So,
George,
Yeah.
you've got things going on your overlay there.
yeah, your overlay's going a bit mad, George. So I did the same.
Oh.
7 times 100.
I don't know how that happened. I didn't press the buttons.
And then I did 4 plus 2 is 6 times 75 over 50. So 450 over 50 is 9.
Mm.
And take it off.
Yeah, nice.
Couldn't see any other ways.
100 plus 75 is 175 times 4 is 700. Take
Yep.
7 and 2.
Keep the
Was
7.
the commoner way of getting
Yeah.
it.
Didn't go that way for some reason. Just went straight for the 7 times 100. So, nice solve, Ellen. But that's only 7 points. So, Fiona, it gets you across the line. So, there'll be no last second comebacks tonight. But anyway, Ellen, you will be keen to get the conundrum.
Yes.
So if you're both ready, and you have your fingers on the buzzers, the very best of luck to the pair of you as we reveal today's ZoomDown conundrum. Ellen.
Mouthwash.
Mouthwash, she says. Well done. Gosh, who's laughing? Well done, Ellen. Very good. Fiona, were you anywhere close to it?
Oh, that was very close, wasn't it? No, I wasn't anywhere. No, I wasn't
Were
anywhere
you
near
still
the
were you
conundrum.
still reading the scramble? Were you?
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah,
miles
see, don't
away.
do that. Don't do that. No, don't read. Don't read the scramble.
I was looking for outwards.
So, oh, that was a great game. That was a very good game. 2 points in it in the end, George.
Yeah, almost as I can come back, as the chat is saying.
Uh-huh.
There's also a yeah boy in there.
Ellen, you are like it was nearly this time. You're getting to be the sort of comeback queen. That was that you were getting there, very very close again. So, but have you enjoyed it?
Oh yeah, very much so. So yeah, I've renewed my Apterus subscription, so I'm going to get back into it now.
Charlie owes us a fortune, George. He does. Definitely owes us a few quid for that now. So you're going to be playing. So we'll see you on that then. That's good. So you can get your own back, Fiona.
I was going
Fiona's
to
always
say, yeah, you'll be
she's
getting
always
your
looking for
revenge very
players.
soon, I'm sure.
She's always looking for players to play against. So there you go. You can get your own back on her there. So Fiona, great win.
Thank you. I'm a bit shocked, and I still haven't calmed down.
Max, how did you get on in that game?
Against as a solo player, I've got 80.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a good game between them both.
Mhm.
If Ellen had 10 points on that last numbers and then got it to the crucial and then got that would have been top. But
Alright, so-
it was a very, very good game.
Yeah, it
between
was
both.
good, wasn't it? Yeah, so it's sounding close. So anyway, we'll just check with the chat before we start game 2. So George, any crack with them?
David Hilton's chimed in. Massive congrats, Fiona. You were a thorn in Ellen's side.
Here we go. So we're hoping for a Max game from Max here now, are we?
Sorry.
Whatever you play, it'll be a Max game.
Can I take a 2-minute break? Is that okay?
2 minutes? What a liberty. What a liberty. Of course you can. Of course you can. We're nice and prompt these nights anyway, so 10 to 8.
Quick, Paul, go get your guitar.
Oh, ding a ding a ding ding a ding ding. I don't know any 2-minute songs, George. All mine are about 4
Just gonna
minutes.
fill up some water real quick.
Sure.
Just play a bunch of choruses or something.
Yeah. We all live in a yellow submarine. Oh, there I'm frozen with them.
I'm gonna go and watching the TV. So
Well,
I'll
it's
see
been a
you later.
pleasure, Ellen. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you around and hopefully get you to a co-event sometime as well.
Oh yes, that'd be great. Yeah.
Excellent. Take it easy.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Oh, Adam's shouting at me. He wants, he wanted Ellen to have a second guess at the numbers, but she's gone now. But Paul, Max, and Graham, he wants you to all have another guess at the numbers.
I'm not going to go for another power of 2 because Stephen seems to have thought of all of those. So I'll say I don't know, 530.
I'll go 444, which is half my earlier one.
557.
57.
557.
557.
Right.
So 57 came out. Graham's done something wrong on this picker. Adam wants you to play your ya ding dong.
Yeah, ding dong.
It is a family stream.
What is that? What even is that? I know Ya Toure.
Oh, it's from the Fire Saga thing.
And what's this Squid Game? Has anyone been watching that?
I've seen bits of it.
What is it? Give us a quick summary.
It was on the radio at work, I think, yesterday. Because of all the Korean words updating into the dictionary and that.
Yeah.
They described it basically as Hunger Games, but Korean.
Okay.
But it is quite good, from what I've seen.
But
I have heard that
It's a TV
the
show.
English dubbing sort of ruins it a bit, but
Is it full of
okay.
K-pop?
No, it's nothing like that.
It's not full of K-pop. No, it's not.
No. It's not something you'd watch with your kids, Paul.
Oh, right. Okay. It's dark and...
Hmm.
All right. Okay. Right. Well, we'll crack on then. So, Fiona and Max all ready?
Yeah,
Indeed.
good to go.
Good luck, Fiona.
Good luck.
Best of luck to you guys. Fiona, as our champ, your letters, please.
2 consonants, 2 vowels, and repeat, please.
Okay. R and C, O and I, F and N, E and O.
And a consonant, please.
And a final K. Best of luck. So, Fiona.
6.
6, Max.
I'll go for 6 then.
You have it written down, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yours, please, Fiona.
Conquer.
Conquer, yes. And Max?
Cofine.
Cofine. Cofine.
Yes.
Okay, George?
Why does app just have to blooming break when I need to check something?
500 error, I would imagine. Mhm.
Of course, HTTP error 500. I've checked in. Someone just texted me. I've checked in premium, and sadly, Cofine isn't coming up.
Yeah, no co-file on Apterus either. It's just started working for me.
Oh, thank you, Graham.
Nothing wrong with Conquer.
Nothing wrong with the game of Conkers, no, Paul.
Conquer season,
That's
isn't
my
it? Really?
second.
King of 6 on that one, then, Fiona, as they would say. Conifer here, George.
Yep, Conifer. There's a good Nick Hero moment. I think in his first episode, before the players had declared what they had, he just shouted out he had conifers. He was so proud of his first spot as
Nick
host
did.
of the show. Nick did, yeah. And then they just had to reshoot.
That's not very Nick, is it? That's not very Nick. What else could they have had?
A couple of other sevens in there with Ruinek and Frickin.
Frickin.
It is sort of what you think it is.
It has to be exactly what I'm thinking it is.
It's the New Zealand version of fricking, used to emphasize or express annoyance with someone or something.
I don't have a frickin' clue. Yeah, frickin'. Yeah, you get it in New Zealand as well, frickin'. It's kind of like that, too.
Yeah, Australian have fricking with the ing, but New Zealand is specifically with the en.
Lucky, yeah. What was that show called? The Flight of the Conchords. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Right, 6 points to Fiona. It's round 2. Max, your letters, please.
CV7, please.
CV7. N, O, and V. A, T, I, and D.
Vowel, please.
Is an I.
And consonant.
And the final R. Best of luck. Okay, Max.
6.
6, and Fiona?
That's the 5.
Which is?
Train.
Train, and you're 6, Max.
Ration.
Ration, yeah.
Second time I've missed that today.
Seeing maybe a silly 9, George, don't know.
What's your silly 9?
Divinator?
Divinator. Divinatory is in, or your hyperplay, Paul, but no divinator.
Okay.
So you're coming from a good place, but sadly not.
Yeah. So what could they have had?
There's 1 7 in there, which I think Ahmed got on the show recently, a Tariad. But that might have been today's episode. Spoilers.
Yes, yesterday, I think, maybe.
Tariad, an animal of the family Taridae, which comprises carnivorous marine mammals having small external ears, such as fur seals and sea lions.
Makes sense now, doesn't it? Yeah, ones with the little ears. Makes them cute, doesn't it, with the little ears? So, round 3 is Fiona's numbers.
Let's go 2 large, please.
2 large. Your 4 smalls are 9 and 6, 4 and 9. And your 2 larges are 25 and 50. And your target is 179. Best of luck. So, Fiona, 179?
No, 182.
182. Max?
180, not written down.
180, we'll go for that then.
50 times 4. Minus 25.
Yeah. 175.
Plus 6.
is 181.
Then 9/9 is the 1.
And 9/9 is the 1 to take
Take
off. And yeah. That's what I used, George. Was that 9/9? So 50 plus 9/9 for 51 times the 4 for 204. I'll take off the 25.
Nice one. Yeah, a few people, Maria, Adam, each handed your way.
Mm-hmm.
Not much else in the chat, like nothing spectacular, but I have noticed further up the chat there is another stat of the day.
Okay, go for it.
Someone had noticed, someone had noticed that Ellen won last Tuesday's game by the same margin that she lost today's by.
Mm.
And that has happened before on the very first game of ZoomDown, where I beat Fiona by 47 and then Mouse beat me by 47.
Oh, God. There's some of the biggest sort of margins as well, aren't they? Some of those early games, I suppose, they were like that. Bit all over the shop. So, Max, that 7 points takes you into the lead, and it's round 4, which is your letters.
Do CV7 again, please.
Okay. W, A, L, E, Q, E, and L.
Consonant.
D.
And I'll do a vowel.
And the final O. Best of luck. So, Max.
6.
6, and Fiona?
7.
Your 6, please, Max.
Walled.
Walled.
Yes.
W-A.
Yeah.
Okay. Fiona?
Allowed.
And allowed. Good spot. Allowed, George.
Yep, both are in. Walled as in like a walled town or city, like York, for example. Prominent Mark Mills in the chat is that talking about York, and allowed is a very good spot and the only 7.
The only 7.
Yeah, well done.
Well done, Fiona, and that ties up the score at 13-all. As we go into round 5 now, which is your letters, please, Fiona.
Usual, please.
The usual net.
Have I been on here long enough to say that?
CCVV, CCVV. T, G, O, and A. B, Y, A, and E. Excuse me.
And a consonant, please.
And a final V. Best of luck. Okay, Fiona.
Just a 4.
Okay, Max.
6. So, 6. Sorry.
Okay, panic over. Fiona, your
Boat.
boat. And your 6, please, Max.
Voyage.
Voyage. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Yes, very nice. Voyage, George. I would maybe pushing the boat out for boatage.
That boat is very well pushed out. It's the only 7 in there, Paul.
It's in there, okay. It's one of those words, isn't it? You're like boatage. Not sure. Okay. So, nice 6 there, Max. Voyage, that's a good one. Didn't see that. That's
Almost at 7 there. Just saw E twice.
Oh, you thought it was a 7? Yeah, you can miscount. So this game, it's lots of ups and downs, seesawing this one, George. As we go into round 6, which is Max. Your first pick of the numbers, please.
4 large, please.
4 large, George.
I knew that was coming.
Perks up. George perks up with the old 4 large. So your 2 smalls are 4 and 7. You know what's coming now. The 4 large ones, 100, 50, 75, and the 25. And your target is 957. The very best of luck. Okay, so Max, 957.
954 not written down.
Okay, Fiona.
954 sort of scribbled down.
Okay, Max, we'll go for you first.
100 plus 25
125
times 7
is 875.
It's 875 plus 75
950
plus 4.
plus 4. Yeah, Fiona.
Yeah, exactly the same way. If you can interpret my scroll there.
I went similar, George. I multiplied the 7 by the 100 and the 50 and then took off 100.
Another 4, yeah.
Yeah. But is it what is it, a times 3? Is it 75 times 25 times, what? 319? Can you get 319?
You can't do a times 3. There are a few ways in there. I didn't get it myself. I'll just point that out.
So 87 times 11, but it couldn't get an 87.
No. You could do 25 minus 1 is 24. Is 21 even. 25 minus 4 is 21.
Yeah.
Times by the 50 is 1050.
Uh-huh.
Take the 100, gets you to 950, and you've still got your 7.
And you've still got your 7. Very good. Very good. So who got that in the chat? Did you get that yourself? No, you didn't?
I didn't know. I used WebRec for that. But a few people do that way. A few people, yeah. Jack Worsley, Trevor, Ray Wilding, Dave, Philip, all had varying methods for that one.
Very good. Good solve, lads. Well played indeed. But good 7 points each here, isn't it? Yeah. For 3 away, yeah. Well done. It's good to put points on the boards even if you can't get it. So we're into round 7. Fiona, back on the letters.
Usual, please.
The usual. R and S, A and O, S and T, E and E.
And another consonant. You know what I mean. The
Yeah.
one beginning with C.
Well. Fiona.
Just a 6.
Okay, Max.
6.
Yours, please, Fiona.
Losers.
Zeus, Max.
Tosser.
Tosser. They're
Someone who
hard on
tosses the
themselves
coin.
this round, George, aren't they? Flagellation, these words, really.
There's a good pair to go together.
What could they have had from these seemingly nice letters?
Well, they could have had a 9. I think it's our first one of the night, unless I've miscounted at some point. With oleasters.
Oleasters, very, very good. Didn't see that one now.
Or oleaster, as it's actually pronounced.
Oleasters.
We had a 9 in the previous game, didn't we? Monradite, wasn't it?
Oh, yes.
That's
I
right.
have such a bad short-term memory nowadays. I cannot remember that. It's like I had one night last week at work, I put the kettle on 3 times before remembering that I put the kettle on.
We've all done that.
So, what does it mean?
An oleaster is a Eurasian shrub or small tree cultivated as an ornamental.
Oleasters. They're nice letters to look at, but they don't play nicely, really, to find other words, really. So, oh well, 6 points each piece here as we go into round 8, which is Max. Your letters, please.
3 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
S, N, and S. I, E.
Consonant
T
and a vowel.
is another I.
And a consonant, please.
And the final D. 30 seconds. Okay, Max. Gonna have to rush it. Max, you there?
Max, you muted.
Back.
Yeah. What have you got?
Didn't get anything that time.
Nothing. A blank. Okay,
No,
Fiona.
yeah.
I've got an 8.
An 8, which is
Insisted.
insisted. Very
Nice.
good indeed. Yeah, round of applause for that one. That's a very good one. I couldn't remember, George. I was going to play tidiness, and I was like, is it Y or I, or can you have both?
You can. Oh, I've just closed WebRack, for God's sake. My mistake. You can definitely. It won't let me back in for some reason to WebRack. No, that's worrying.
Sorry, I'll give you the link again.
Thank you. Give me the link again.
Mm-hmm.
But out of curiosity, you can have tidiness with the I, and you can't have it with the Y.
You can't have it with the Y. Okay.
No.
For some reason, it just looked.
Thank you
My
very much.
first thought was, yeah, tidiness with the I, but then I thought, oh, maybe it's a Y. So, was 8 the best?
It was the best. They were the two, tidiness and insisted.
All right. Well done, Fiona. We cleaned up there.
Good spot.
Hey. So, and that gets you into the lead, Fiona. So there's been quite a few lead changes in this game. So it's round 9, 2-point game, and it's your numbers.
I really hate making this decision. Okay, I'm going to go Cavalier and let's go for 6 small,
6 more. Right. That is
which I'll probably
Cavalier.
regret, but you know.
They are 10, 6, and 10. Ooh. 2, 1, and 8. Your target, 660. Best of luck. Okay, so Fiona.
660.
Yeah, and Max.
Same 660.
All right, Fiona, take it away.
6 times 10 is 60.
Yeah,
8 minus 2 is 6.
yeah.
60 plus 6 is 66
6, yeah.
times the 10, other 10.
That was the 10. 660. Max.
Yeah, same way, different order.
You went the same way as well?
Yeah.
You could have got 10 plus 1 for the 11 times the 6. And then times the 2 10s. Or times the 10, I should say. Yeah. 10 plus 1 times the 6 times the 10. Right. Nice and easy, George. No other fancy ways in there, was there?
Yeah, everything resolved around the 66 times 10.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll see if there were any other sort of decent solutions. There's 27 solutions in total,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't be bothered to thumb through all of them
they're
to
all-
find something decent.
I'm sure
I
they're
was
all.
just saying, chat are wondering, should we have a little anecdote bit now? Because we didn't have one after round 6. We didn't stop and have a nice little chat like we normally do.
We didn't. Okay. Why
We
not?
didn't.
Why not? Is that because. Why didn't we do that?
I don't know.
We forgot.
Why didn't you, Paul?
Why didn't we do that? I just don't know. I don't know why we didn't.
We
Yeah,
didn't realise we forgot
okay.
until Philip told us.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll stop then. So, what is the crack with the chat then? Does Adam want to make an announcement or something? Has he any more kids to tell us about? Or, or grandparents or anything like that?
Probably not yet, but give him like 5 minutes and he'll probably be done with one.
I think that's the first time I've ever forgotten to do that, to be honest. Yeah, that's weird. Don't know. We're just getting so into the game. So what was that round 6? That was the 954 one, wasn't it? Yeah, or 957. For some reason I just cracked on. That's not like me. So Max, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you first get into Countdown?
I've been into it for quite some time, but I've only taken it sort of seriously when John Cowan appeared on the episode like a couple of years ago. But I think, I don't know, it's just the excitement, just sort of jumbling the words. I knew I had some sort of knack with it, with some improvement and practice. I knew I had something. There's no real massive interest on how I got into it, but I think with the whole community and everything, it's definitely makes the whole community amazing and everything.
Have you been to a co-event before?
No.
You haven't, no.
I'd like to.
Whereabouts do you live?
Brighton.
You're Brighton, right? Okay. Well, there could be one there.
Yeah.
What next summer? Is it one planned yet, George, or has it been?
If I can find the
Fiona and Jonathan Wynn, and I think Les.
There's talks of Brighton one, but we've also got Braintree this November and mine and Fiona's London.
There's a lot happening. Yeah, there's a lot of events
April.
happening next year, so it could just be that there might not be a slot next summer. Really, isn't it?
I think there might be one. I think they've got it roughly penciled in somewhere, but I can't remember exactly where. I think it might be for July.
Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, you want Brighton's a good place, isn't it? It's a place you want to be in the summer. So I think that it's a party town. So
good. In some areas, it needs a revamp. In some areas of it, but all in all, it's a great place. London by the sea.
We have quite a few gay friends, and it seems to be a bit of a gay mecca because they're always going all the time. So I remember we had a big beach party there a long time ago.
Yeah, it's just all amazing and just open with every single community there is with all of that stuff. So
it's like a posh Blackpool, I suppose, Fiona, isn't it? Really, Brighton.
Yeah.
So like Blackpool, just sort of little posher maybe. But it's
I just kind of live in the suburbs of it, so it's like Hove. So it's like Hove actually.
Oh, that's
so part of that.
Brighton and Hove Albion. So you're a fan, are you? Do you
Albion supporter? Yeah. I haven't been lately, but I've always I always used to enjoy doing away days, just going on the train, opening a crate at like 8 a.m. just that sort of traveling, really. Sometimes, but it's part of the.
No, I'm bad. I can't do day drinking. Never mind morning drinking.
No, it's only excusable for away days like that, but no, any other time, it's just no question.
I remember the day I got married, and I was standing there, and one of my uncles came up, do you want to drink? As if, you're getting married. I remember it was, do you want to drink? And I was like, yeah, cup of tea. And he was like, what, cup of tea? I was like, yeah. A cup of tea. I don't want to start drinking. Like when I start drinking, I will start drinking, but no. This time.
During all of this October, I'm doing the Sober October thing, just for a better health kick and stuff like that.
No, that's normally November after Oktoberfest. People I know in Ireland, people do Oktoberfest and then do the sort of take November off.
Yeah, because I know there's Stoptober with the smoking, but there was some talks about like Sober October with Macmillan. It's throughout all of October. Macmillan Cancer Support. So I'm just kind of doing that. Just why not?
So what do you do for yourself? Are you a student or do you work or what?
So I graduated from Bournemouth. I've yet to have a ceremony because of all of the COVID stuff. So I was doing music and sounds production technology.
Cool. That sounds interesting.
So I finished that a couple of years ago, and I'm just working towards doing like dubbing, sound editing, dubbing, mixing for TV and sounds and things like that. So audio editing onto picture, basically. Sound.
Sounds like you have plenty of real world experience already. Then we've lost him. He's probably on mute again now.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm back again. I don't know why it keeps kicking me off. Anyway, so yeah, I'm doing like sound design and audio editing for TV and moving image and that kind of thing. Just matching sound on picture. That's what I personally enjoy.
So you're used to the cans on you all the time, then?
Yeah. So
the expensive headphones you have on you there now?
Round about 70 quid or so.
70 quid, yeah. They look like the Vic Firth ones, like that really suck in.
Yeah. they're they're Sennheiser, so
Nice. Okay.
I think-
Sennheiser, yeah, they do
Yeah.
they do have a wide range. They kind of go from the cheap to the very expensive, don't they?
sorry, Bear Dynamic. Sorry, Bear Dynamic
Oh, very nice,
headphones.
very nice. But anyway, we're boring people with musical, technical stuff here. But yeah, so that's something that you enjoy. I mean, that's half the battle.
Yeah.
Doing something you enjoy, isn't it?
Yeah, because I always believe in something. If you do a job that you enjoy, you'll just be like much happier. But I've been very lucky with the opportunities that I've been given last week, because I'm about to take this job opportunity potentially next week. So I'm taking that on in London. So I'm
Go on,
very.
tell us a bit about it. Go on. What is the job?
So it's a post-production company called Vaudeville. They work with Ricochet that have done productions with like Channel 4 and ITV production shows.
Yeah.
So it's a sister company of that basically focuses on sound for like Netflix and things like that. So it's all about like dubbing, editing, the post-production stuff with that. So
excellent.
yeah, mixing and
How do you rate our sound design on ZoomDown? There's not much design gone into it.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed I like it. I like it a lot. But I spotted one thing. I don't know who else spotted it, but when you select the letters on Apterus, that noise comes from a band called The Prodigy. One of their songs called The Prodigy. So whoever made the sound for it resampled that to make the and yeah. So I've got a kind of good ear for
Do we use that, George? We don't use that, do we? We don't have Apto sounds turned on or anything, or we didn't when we used Apto.
No, but you can have the up sounds on if you're playing a game. It's up
So
to
Charlie ripped it off one of the Prodigy's albums, then, really, did he? Just that I'll
probably,
have that.
but
Prodigy. Yeah.
Well, there's no getting it past.
Oh, it's just
an expert here, George. So he knows.
Mhm.
But yeah, you have to be careful with copyright stuff, especially on YouTube as well. That's why we sort of went for our own theme tune and all that, rather than using the countdown music and stuff. So, but yeah, good to talk to you, and that sounds like a great career, and best of luck with the new job. Hope you really enjoy it. It sounds like they're a connected company as well, so there could be lots of good opportunities and get some good experience on your CV. All right, cool. Right, we'll be back to this game. It's a 2-point game, Graham.
Before we crack on, Stephen's given me another stat of the day.
Go on.
We've got a ZoomDown first happened tonight. In Ellen's 2 games of ZoomDown, she won 10, drew 10, and lost 10 of her rounds.
Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. I'm not sure what she has to work on. It's hard to know what you have to work on when it's that sort of evenly split, isn't it? You know, you missed your 2 conundrums or something. You're like, okay, I got to work on my conundrums or something. But anyway, 2-point game, and it's round 10, which is Max. Your letters, please.
CV8.
CV8. Who do we appreciate? G and A, W and A, N and E, D and O.
Vowel, please.
And
that was the wrong one.
A vowel.
That's the right one.
Do this now, and a final I. Okay, so Max.
6.
6, and Fiona?
I'm going to risk a 7.
Okay, your 6, please, Max.
Winged.
Winged, yes, Fiona.
I might be totally making this up. Aganoid, Aganoid.
Aganoid, Aganoid. George.
There's agamoid with an M, but sadly no aganoid.
One of my made-up specials.
Aganoid. Unlucky. Unlucky. So, Max, your 6 takes it. Wagoned, George, would have been mine. Can you have wagoned?
You can't, Paul. No.
Can't. Why did I think that was in wagoned?
Wagoner is in, but no wagon.
Ah, that's the one.
That's what you're thinking of.
It is. Yes.
There's a few 7s in there: Woding, Windage, Widgeon, and Wendigo.
Wendigo. About half an hour ago. Wendigo.
I remember Ian Valente. I think he won Word of the Day the last co-Edinburgh with Wendigos for 9.
Oh yeah,
which is a lovely spot.
Yeah, it is for 9. That's very, very, very good indeed. So yeah, Woding and all that, etc. Okay, points to Max. 4-point game. It's round 11. Fiona, your
Usual, please.
Okay. They are S and N, E and U, R and S, E and A.
And a consonant, please.
And a final H. Best of luck. Fiona.
I'm going to risk an 8. Why not?
Okay, Max.
6.
Which is?
Nurses.
Nurses, yes. You're 8, Fiona.
On shares?
On shares. I saw it. I thought it. Not sure, George, would I have played it?
I'm not enjoying my job tonight. You can have unshared, but no unshares.
Unlucky.
Not in
Shares,
the verb, I'm
unshares.
afraid.
Just it sounds a very 2021 kind of word, doesn't it? To share, to unshare.
Yeah,
Would
it's
it be
just-
okay without the S?
No, it's only in as unshared.
Oh,
as
Oh,
an
okay.
adjective.
That makes me feel better.
Very unlucky. So, were there any 8s, George, or just 7s?
Just 7s, a few from the chat. Ensures, harness, and hearses. I've just seen quickly looking at it. There's also Hensher, Nashers, Rushies, and Ureases.
You sure?
Hensher, I did look it up.
Cocksure. Is that like cocksure?
Oh, actually, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
It is humorously after Cocksure. Hensher, in and with reference to the writing of D.H. Lawrence, self-assured in conforming to traditional feminine gender stereotypes, especially in relying on instinct and intuition rather than ego and intellect.
So what? Cocksure is just the male version of that, then, really?
Yeah, cocksure, confident in an excessive or arrogant way.
The cocksure golf prodigy from California. Yeah. Okay, so Max, you take the points again there. So 10 points in it. It's round 12. Max, final letters game.
2 consonants and 2 vowels.
Okay.
He's doing a Fiona.
He is doing a Fiona, yeah. So M and N, O and A.
2 consonants.
T and R.
2 vowels, please.
He is doing a Fiona. I and E.
And a consonant.
And a final T. Best of luck. Okay, so Max.
6.
Okay, Fiona.
7.
Your 6, please, Max.
Ration.
Ration. And your 7, Fiona.
Monia.
Monier. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep, we're not moaning about those ones.
Romanite.
Did anyone else think we were going to get a final D again? for
Yes, I
Monadite?
did. That's why I did think we were going to get Mondradite again, yeah. But is there a 9 from that, or just 8s?
Just 8. You were about to say you had Romanite, weren't you, Paul?
yeah.
Romanite's
It's
in
one
there.
of those you can never remember. It's just very common letters. It sounds like it could be a 9.
Yeah. Tentoria, Tomatine, Martinet, and Amaretti.
Amaretti. I never see that one, but I like that word. It's lovely. I don't like the stuff, but I like the word. Amaretti. It's what is it?
It's not the one I looked up.
Stuff, isn't it? Amaretti's almonds and.
No, you're thinking of amaretto. Which
Am
is
I?
amoretto with
Oh,
an O.
okay. So what is
The
it?
plural of which is amaretti, a representation of Cupid in a work of art.
I am thinking of amaretto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're thinking AMA, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't like that word so much anymore. All right. So, 54 to 51. It's a 3-point game, Fiona. Final letters game for you.
Usual, please.
Okay. T and Z, O and I, F and D, I and U.
Yeah. Vowel, please.
And a final O. Best of luck. Fiona.
Just the 4.
Okay, Max. Max? Do we have Max?
Sorry, 4.
4. Okay, your 4, please, Fiona.
Food.
Food. And Max?
Foot.
Food and foot. Well, this idiot could stretch to a 5, George, but...
Yeah, I couldn't outdo you there, Paul.
I do, yeah. Very good. What other weird 5s have we got then?
Other than those two sort of normy ones, there are two weird ones with ooted and zooid.
Ooted. Go for the ooted.
Ooted. I will go for ooted. I did look both of them up. They're both as sort of bad as each other. Ooted, biological term, a haploid cell formed by the meiotic division of a secondary oocyte, especially the ovum, as distinct from the polar bodies.
Memorized. Yeah, got that. So, still a 3-point game, and we have 2 rounds left. It's round 14, which is Max's numbers.
4 large.
4
please.
large. You can see that coming. All right. Your 2 smalls this time are 6 and 2. Then you have 50, 25, 100, and 75. And your target, 580. Best of luck. So, Max, 580.
577 not written down.
Okay, Fiona.
578, I think.
Okay, we'll go for that then.
So 6 times 2 is 12.
Sorry, 6 times 2 is 12, yeah.
Times 50 is 600.
Yeah.
Minus 25 is 575.
Yeah.
And then plus the 3. Sorry. Where did I get the 3? 75 divided by 25. No, I've used the 25, haven't I?
25, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so Max, you're 577.
6 times 100. Minus 25.
575.
Plus 2.
And plus 2. For 577. Okay. Well, it was there. If you took the... I'll go my way, George. So 100
Okay.
minus 75 over 25 is 97. Times the 6 for 582. And take off the 2.
If I was going to do my way, I'd have just done the same as that. That's all I had.
Okay, you went that way too. I'm learning, George. I'm not a 4 large expert, but I am learning. I've done enough of
It's
them.
the common away in the chat as well.
Only 4 solutions.
Common away. You can go
and,
minus the 50 as well. Minus the 50. I saw that way. Yeah. Okay, so Max, that's 7 points, and that leaves you 10 points in the lead. So we know what that means.
For sure.
So Graham, we have a spare if we need it.
I'll use the other one you
Do we?
suggested if we do.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Okay. So if both of you are ready, fingers on those buzzers.
Good luck.
Best of luck to the both of you as we reveal today's crucial ZoomDown conundrum. Fiona.
Classroom.
Classroom, she says. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. But contain yourself because that's 65 points all now. So, Max, you can just forget about that one. We go again. So, 2 conundrums. We like these ones. This takes me back to me and Jamie Wing a long time ago. So, if you're both ready, again, fingers on the buzzers as we reveal today's second crucial ZoomDown conundrum. Fiona.
Abdominal.
Abdominal, she says. Wow.
Yeah, well done.
Very well played. Albion Mad. That was for you, Max. That was Brighton and Hove Albion Mad. Abdominal. So they both got solved, Graham. We were unsure, but they did. They both got solved. Fiona, taken after your earlier competitor tonight, Ellen, you've been the comeback queen tonight.
Yeah, cracking game, Max. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a very good game. What about you?
Very, very good game. Thank you both for the entertainment because that was very, very good indeed. So commiserations, Max. That was.
It's always the conundrums. If there was like an ing word, then there would be more of a chance. But
were you anywhere close to it?
Not the second one. First one, it was touching my mind, but no.
Yeah. Well done, Fiona. Very, very well done. So, George, what did the chat make of that?
Yeah, they can't believe what they've just seen. And you
Very
said it's
good.
being a very end-to-end game tonight. It does tie the record for the most or least drawn rounds in a game of ZoomDown with 4.
Oh, right. So they weren't matching each other word for word like normally sort of happens.
Yeah, we had 4 drawn rounds tonight, which is joint tied lowest. So it was very one person then the other end. Bum bum bum.
Okay.
Very end-to-end.
Fabulous game, but we love these. We love these comebacks. We love these crucial conundrums. Graham, do you enjoy that?
Yeah. Brilliant. We had some great games this week. Yeah, I thought that I think we discussed the conundrums earlier. I thought abdominal was the harder one.
Oh, so did I. Yes.
Not for Fiona. I'm telling you, she's good. Good at these old conundrums. We might have to make the next one a bit harder, Graham, I think.
Oh, no, don't do that.
But anyway,
I have to go through it all again on Tuesday.
You do, and we can announce who you will play.
Ooh.
We can, which is rare for ZoomDown, but he's given us his confirmation tonight. So you will play Andres Sanchez.
Okay.
We've no game 2, but that'll be so it'll be you versus Andres plus another player. So if Andres is in the chat.
I don't think he's in the chat tonight. I think he is my first overseas player this season.
Where's he from?
He's
Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
Ah.
So he's got the day off work. So I had to give him a little bit of notice, you see, because he needed it for his shift. So that's why we tend not to know until after the games, and then we work out who's going to play and all that. But
he was in the chat apparently.
He needed a little bit of notice. So Andres, if you're still up for that, you've got Fiona to play, and we can all look forward to that. So Fiona, very, very well played tonight.
Yeah,
Tanya.
Thank you. My numbers are appalling,
He's
so
back.
I need
Hi,
to
Andres.
go back to the maths, I think.
I thought they were pretty good. I thought they were very good. So anyway, right. Well, George, we will say thank you to yourselves and Graham and the chat, and to Ellen earlier. Thanks to Max and Fiona. We will see you on Tuesday. So enjoy your weekend, everyone, and we will see you all on Tuesday for more ZoomDown. Till then, good
Thanks,
night.
guys, for organising, and thanks
Thank you.
to the chat for your support.